Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to another episode of LEGO Weaponry, and today we have another suggested weapon for you guys, but unfortunately I'm not going to say his name out loud just because, well, it sounds a bit rude in my perspective, so I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the screen here just to let you guys know why I'm not going to say it. So, but either way, I appreciate the suggestion that this guy's given me so far. You know, it's a very cool idea, but the thing is, well, I had second thoughts on it and thought, wouldn't that be too simple when you think about it? Well, I hate to brag, but it seems a bit, well, too bland and too basic in my standards, you know. Well, the original suggestion was to make knuckle dusters. Now, it's a cool idea and all, but I just wanted to put more things onto this set of weapon or whatever. But lucky enough, there was a weapon out there that has that same type as, well, it has the same knuckle duster aspect, but had more accessories on it. So, without further ado, let's have a look at this weapon that I thought would be a little bit more better than just normal knuckle dusters. It still has the knuckle duster aspect, but it's got more things on it. So, here it is. Now this is called the Apache Revolver, which is like a 3-in-1 weapon. So you could punch, stab, or shoot someone in, you know, all that stuff. So pretty cool idea in a way. So yes, anyway, let's have a look at some facts as well as the comparisons between this LEGO version and the real one. So let's have a look, shall we? Interesting stuff. Right, let's show you the areas and features of this particular weapon. First things first, well, I've got to say the knuckle duster part was kind of the hardest thing to make out of the whole weapon, just because I've never made knuckle dusters before. So yeah, feel free to cut me some slack on these knuckle dusters. They may be a little bit off with the whole colours and the whole design of them, but that's just how it was on the actual gun itself. So yeah, sorry if this wasn't the weapon that you expected in the first place, but hey ho, I wanted to make this as well, so yes, be here way. So yeah, I try my best to fit my fingers through, but I didn't want to actually put them all the way through, just because it's Lego and it's not as strong as you think. So you know, best to be careful with that. So anyway, this is also the pistol grip of the gun. So that folds out into place, and there's the trigger, magically appears. So, well, technically it's in there, but it magically appears. So anyway, and also, well, you can also fold it back up. And if you're wondering where the dagger or knife piece is, well, it's folded up here. You can take it out, like so. Use your knuckle duster to either like punch or use the knife to stab. But I wouldn't really recommend the blade part, because it isn't, well, it's blunt and not as strong as you think, so it's best not to use it anyway. So, but that's just there just in case if you do want to stab or have the habit of doing that. So anyway, that's that. Anyway, let's go back to the pistol, like so. There's the trigger. And if you're wondering how to charge up this gun, well, you have to pull back the hammer yourself. You can't just pull the trigger and expect the hammer to go back itself, because this was an old weapon back in the 1800s, so yeah, the mechanisms weren't so advanced back then. So yeah, but either way, this is the actual weapon itself, like so. It's got itself some good old sights just to make sure that you are aiming the way that you want this gun to aim at. So yes, even though this gun doesn't have range at all, so yeah, well, obviously because it's got no barrel and it's only got the chambers to rely on. So yeah, if you're wondering what caliber this fires, I think this fires a 7mm, which is a caliber that I have no idea on what it's about and what its purpose is. But either way, I know that this gun doesn't have as much range, but that's just there just in case if you're in a shooting mood or whatever, or if you're trying to go on a shooting spree or something like that. And if you're wondering how to load up this gun, well, there's no loading port anywhere, so what you had to do is take out this front pin here and take out the cylinder out altogether, and then use the pin to eject all the empty casings that are still inside the chambers of the cylinder. And then once all those empty casings are out, then you could put in new rounds in the chambers, put the cylinder back on place, and use the pin to push it down the middle to lock the cylinder in place. So yeah, kind of a fiddly job there, but you know, it's the only way to load up this gun, so yeah, either way. Kind of a cool weapon, you know, cool aspect in a way. I don't know what you think, but hey ho. So, pretty cool stuff, so. Either way, this is all I have time for you guys, unfortunately, today. I'm sorry for the person who suggested the knuckle dusters in the first place, didn't see the actual knuckle dusters that he was expecting in the first place, but I wanted to put something more into this episode, just, you know, just in case if the knuckle dusters themselves were too short, so, yeah, hopefully you appreciate for what I've done here, so, yes, either way. Well, unfortunately, this is the end of the episode. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment down below what you think of this episode. It should help me a lot. But if you really liked it, why not subscribe to the channel and keep the channel going? It should help with that as well. Oh yes, keep up to date with videos that I do as well. And if you're new around the channel, welcome. Feel free to have a look around content that I've done in the past. Or if you want to keep up to date with the rest of the community, that would help you a lot as well. But it's up to you. So, yes, and also join me tomorrow for another LEGO opening episode, but this time it's one of the pistols that you can get in Red Dead Redemption. So yes, join me tomorrow for that, and as always, enjoy the rest of your days. Salute!